Okay, this is a video that I thought I would make because why not? Now, I heard word on the street, this may be true, they're actually making a sequel to the popular Sonic movie, which I think is a good thing ever since they fixed their errors from the original trailer. If anyone remembers the art style from the original trailer, everyone was like, okay, whose idea was it to make this? Then Paramount and Sega realized, oh, uh-oh, we better fix this. And they fixed it, and then boom, people love the new art style. As for the presentation of the first film, I went to see it went on a Friday night with a few other friends, Super Mudkip 95 being one of them, and a few others as well. I'm not sure if they have YouTube channels or not, but I know my good friend FaZe Doom Guy also went to see the film. Not exactly the same time I went to see it, but a different day, that is. And we liked it. It was pretty good. And yeah. Overall, if you were to ask me my opinion on a scale of 1 to 10 of how I thought the live-action Sonic movie was, it was actually pretty good. I have to give it a solid 10. I was actually very impressed. I was blown out of the water. It's interesting on how where some stuff and such came from. I'm not going to mention spoilers because I don't want to do that. It's also where he gets his trademark shoes that we know and love. There's a scene on how he gets them. I say watch the film and then you'll see for yourself. And also, Tails makes a brief appearance in the film as well, but that's towards the end. So chances are he'll be in the sequel. But my question to you for the main important topic of the video, who do you want to see in the sequel film? Is there any Sonic character besides Sonic and Dr. Eggman and the other two characters, human characters that is, appear in the series? Is there a character from the Sonic franchise that you want to see appear in the sequel? Well, I can tell you there are a few others as well. I know chances are Knuckles is going to appear in the film. He'll be portrayed by Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock. I think he'll do a fine job. And not sure who else will be in the film, but yeah. I bet you're asking me, who do I want to see in the film? Well, let me tell you. The one character who I want to see in the film is none other than... Yes, the character who I'd want to appear in the new Sonic film, the second one, if they actually do make it, would be none other than Amy Rose. I say this kindly because, well, she's been my favorite character for you don't know how long. I've been a huge Amy Rose fan since 2000, ever since I played Sonic Shuffle at a friend's house. I did not own anything Sega related because my family was more of a Nintendo person. But other than that, yeah, the first game I played that featured Amy Rose was Sonic Shuffle. But the first game that I actually played as the character was Sonic Advance for the Game Boy Advance. I actually played as the main character Sonic when I played Sonic Shuffle that time. These days, I actually play as the character Amy Rose because she's my favorite character. I get that some people find her annoying or stubborn, but that's just her character and how Sega written her to be. So if you're mad that fact that she can be that was Sega's choice, not the character herself. And the only reason why people hate her is because they're Sally Acorn fanboys. Or fanboys of a certain other character, that is. But let's not get into that. What I want to get into is specifically who should be voicing her. Should they rehire one of the three previous voice actresses who's been voicing her in the games and the TV series? Specifically Sonic X and Sonic Boom. Those are the only shows that had Amy in it. Amy never made an appearance in AOSTH or SAT-AM or even Sonic Underground. It would have been nice if she appeared, but it would be kind of strange. But let's not get into that. My question to you is between Jennifer Dillard, her original voice actress. I'm not counting Lynn Harris because Lynn Harris only had small roles, and I don't think Lynn Harris would be up to the task for voicing Amy. But between Jennifer Dillard, Lisa Terrace, and Cindy Robinson, of those three, who do you think should voice her in the film? And if you say Cindy Robinson, you and I are going to have a long discussion on why I don't think Cindy Robinson should be voicing Amy. I'm sorry to say, but of the three, Cindy Robinson is the weakest link in my opinion. She may be great at other roles, but her and Amy Rose, it just doesn't add up in my opinion. If it was for Cream the Rabbit, it would be a different story. I think her voice would be perfect for that. The sad thing is, the current voice actress for Cream the Rabbit, which is Rebecca Hoff, if I remember correctly, she sounds closer to an Amy than a Cream. I think Sega pretty much had their scripts mixed up purposely, or something like that, or messed up on something. That's at least what my predictions say, but I don't know entirely. But of the three, I would want Lisa Terrace to voice Amy because Lisa Terrace was the best voice for Amy ever. Not just for Amy, but other characters as well. Lisa also did Lena Inverse from Slayers, Flannery from Pokemon, which, by the way, is my all-time favorite gym leader. Well, that's another story. She also does Corina, who's returning in the Pokemon anime, and several other roles. But other than that, yeah, if they had to pick one of the three, I vote for Lisa Terrace, and if you vote for Cindy Robinson, then shame on you. But if they were to hire one of those more notable famous actresses, who should do the voicing for her is what I'd like to know. I can't really think of any at the top of my head. I was just basically giving you a suggestion if they were to basically hire one of those three or just hire someone completely different. If they do hire one of those more famous actresses, I hope they actually portray as when Jennifer Dollard or Lisa Terrace did the role for Amy. I really didn't like how Cindy Robinson's voicing for Amy was, at least for when I played Generations or Colors. I think Cindy has improved, but she still can't top Jennifer or Lisa in my opinion. So that concludes my video on the topic on who I think should appear in the sequel to the Sonic film. Tell me, who do you think should appear in it? For going off topic, but that was just my opinion on who I think should appear in the film. I mean, there may be a few other characters may appear in the film, but I doubt they will, but you never know. Anything is possible. So, other than that, write in the comments on who you think should appear in the film, and if they were to, well, make two separate lists. One for who should be voicing them if they hired one of their older game or TV series counterpart, and who should, if they had to go with famous celebrities, tell me of the famous celebrities who should be voicing them. So, for example, let's say they were... Oh, I can't think of a good example, but you get what I'm trying to say. Basically, come up with two separate lists. Tell me the character who you want to appear in this film, and if they were to be voiced by their older voice actors or actresses in the games, tell me specifically that person. But if they're going to be replaced with a celebrity, tell me the celebrity you want them to be featured for that character. So, thanks for watching. This is KeepMeMe25 signing off. And by the way, I'm actually very impressed with the first film. So, chances are, when the second film hits theaters, I'm going to check it out definitely. Well, I'm going to invite some friends to do that. I'm pretty sure Super Mudkip 95 would do that. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.